Can a single high five carry the weight of 1,000 unanswered questions? That's exactly what fans are asking after Yeon-seok and Chae Soo-bin appeared side by side on YOOBARI TALKBARI, what should have been a lighthearted reunion between two charming co-stars quickly turned into the kind of moment that had heart skipping and timelines buzzing. On the surface, it looked simple, sweet even, but beneath that quick high five and easy banter, fans are convinced there's a much deeper story unfolding, one that may not be over. Despite what it appeared to say, the preview clip didn't just drop, it detonated. Yeon-seok welcomed Soo-bin with a glowing smile and a friendly slap of hands, and for casual viewers, it felt like an innocent exchange. But longtime fans, they saw something else entirely. This wasn't just was a performance. Everything from their body language to the overly casual small talk felt rehearsed, almost like two people putting on a play titled, "Look, we're just friends, see." It was neat. Too neat. Gone were the inside jokes and subtle flirtation that fans had come to recognize in previous interactions. What was left was a little too polished, a little too controlled, and yet the tension was unmistakable. Not the fiery, passionate kind, but the quiet sort, full of things left unsaid. The kind you feel between people who know the truth but aren't allowed to show it. When asked how often they keep in touch, their answers were neutral to the point of being clinical. "It's been a while," they both said, almost like they'd practiced it beforehand. No teasing, no knowing looks, just distance wrapped in polite smiles. The kind of distance that doesn't erase history, it protects it. That's why fans aren't buying the just friends narrative. In fact, this whole interaction felt like a soft cover, a subtle way of saying, we can't talk about what this really is. After all, this is Yeon-seok's show. The cameras are rolling. The audience is tuned in. Would they really risk everything by confirming a private romance on air? Highly unlikely. So instead, what we got was the perfect blend of professional chemistry and emotional restraint, not cold but calculated. And let's not ignore what came before. The low-key couple vibes from that wrap party, the nearly identical countryside photos uploaded hours apart, the matching accessories spotted by eagle-eyed fans, and then there were the interviews separate, months apart, where both described their ideal type in nearly the same words. Coincidence? Maybe. But if so, it's a string of remarkably aligned ones. Even during this "we're not together" appearance, their connection was quietly electric. The way they instinctively leaned in, the softness in their voices when they addressed each other, the eye contact that lingered just a beat too long. These aren't things you can fake, not completely. Not if you've shared something real, and that's exactly what fans picked up on. It wasn't the high five itself that spoke volumes, it was everything around it. The things they didn't say, the restraint they tried to maintain, the chemistry they couldn't quite hide. So sure, they didn't confirm a relationship, but to those paying attention, that wasn't the point. Because sometimes love doesn't arrive with a bang, it stays hidden, protected, waiting. And sometimes a high five isn't a farewell, it's a quiet promise to keep something sacred just out of reach. What's your take? Was this a clear sin they've moved on, or a subtle clue that there's more going on than they're letting on? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're all reading. And if you're still holding out for Yeon-seok and Soo-bin to share their story in their own time, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay close. Because whatever's going on behind the scenes, you know we'll be watching.